meeting is being recorded.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Top Four, where four guys talk about four things that are kind of related. And this week we're going to be talking about thieves in movies. Now, a lot of us are Dungeons and Dragons players, so we have some very strong opinion on what makes a good thief. For me, the big rule is a good thief steals. I know it's simplistic, but so many thieves, like they try to do like this one big steal, but they're still not stealing. You got to keep stealing. That's my thing.
That's fair.
But before we get into that, Mikey, how you doing? You doing all right over there?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Tommy, how's everything going?
It could be a little better.
I know, but that beard is glorious. Josh, everything good in your world?
Yeah, doing okay.
All right. So let's start with my good friend, Mike. Mike, in all of moviedom, who do you think is one of the greatest thieves of all time?
I love confidence men thieves in movies, and so I'm calling it a tie because I don't know who's better. The two thieves in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, actually three thieves.
Right.
It is just such a fun movie. Steve Martin playing Ruprecht is just amazing.
Not mother.
Not mother.
Yeah.
Josh, we're going to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yeah, it's a great movie.
A lot of great lines from it, absolutely. And these guys are always trying to steal. They're always in a con, even if it's a small con, which I like about these particular con men. And they don't just do one character or one kind of con. They're always scheming. They're always working. And I like that about that particular one. So I think that's a great pick. Tommy, who you got?
Wait, I just want to say one thing about Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. My biggest worry about Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is that they're going to try to remake that.
There's been talk. There's been talk.
Yeah. It's going to be bad. It's not going to go
I don't know. All Muppet cast, maybe. I always say that when I hear a bad remake coming. I'm like, make it all Muppets and maybe.
All Muppets, okay.
Tommy, who you got?
I have Edward Norton's character in The Score. He played Jackie Teller Brian. This character, he spent months working at the place where he's trying to do the thieving, convincing everyone he was that he had a disability so that he could gain entrance, gain the security clearance to have access to what he wanted to steal. Developed a whole backstory of a different person just so that he could steal this one item. He was dedicated, and I admire that in his character.
And he stole it from a customs house.
A very secure location.
Yeah.
When his plan went awry, he came up with a new one.
Yeah. I've been in those vaults. That's a tough score.
That was a tough. Because this was directed by Frank Oz, also starring Marlon and Brando. Because of how much Oz and Brando hated each other making this movie, it kind of soured the whole movie for me because I knew the backstory. Like, these guys will never work together. They hate each other. Marlon Brando said that Frank Oz didn't want to direct people. He just wanted to put his hand in a puppet and make it talk. I'm cleaning that up for YouTube. So I never really liked the movie after I knew there was so much, acrimony behind scenes, but it is a good thief representation. I'll give you that. Josh, who you got?
Oh, I've got the Hawk. Hudson Hawk. Oh yeah, if you want to steal stuff while you're singing a tune, this movie is for you. It did just about as bad as you can possibly do in the theaters. Because a lot of people saw the trailer and they made the trailer look kind of like a serious action caper movie, and it was anything but. Just absolute ridiculousness. Just Bruce Willis doing Bruce Willis things on screen. Possibly, no, definitely his greatest role.
Yeah,
hands down.
Yeah.
I love. We talk about this movie all the time. We quote it all the time. Anthony, Tony, you guys okay?
Yeah, okay. And a banana came to
Came to
play.
None. You slept with
Is
a
it
nun.
none?
So many good characters, so much fun in this movie, and he's always thinking and stealing.
Yeah.
Right? It's terrific. Danny Aiello has never been better, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And Danny Aiello is great, but he was terrific in this.
Absolutely. I mean, he makes every movie he's in just a little bit better.
Yeah.
But this movie he makes, he elevates
Danny Aiello is
it.
a force multiplier. All right, this is going to be a 5. Now it's going to be a 10 because it's a doubler. And now let me tell you why you guys are almost all wrong. Now, Josh, I think you're tied. The greatest thief in all of movie is Malik from Conan the Destroyer. Let me just break down a couple of things. Conan the Destroyer has a high kill count. Malik is right up there. I could jiggle the numbers a little bit and say he has more kills than Conan, but there's one fight scene where Conan goes nuts. But Malik has almost as many kills as Conan the Barbarian. He is constantly stealing things, which is what a thief should do. A guy is riding past him on horseback, and he backstabs him. He backstabs a guy riding by on horseback. That is not easy to do as a thief. They're in the middle of the desert. What does he do? This is the scene right here on your screen. He hides in shadow in the middle of the desert. This guy really could do it all. And the main bad guy, he's the one who told Conan how to destroy it. He threw the knife up into the horn. Conan was able to wedge it in there and pull it off. On Karachi, it was a group effort, but Malik is the one who pulled it off. And also, he's the only guy who had the forethought to protect the horses.
So I will say this about Malik. Him and his brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl are just phenomenal thieves.
It's reasonable.
For those who not in the know, that is the incredible Tracy Walters. God, we miss him. Gone too soon. In some of the funnest, best movies, Critters, just a bunch. He's always terrific. Repo Man. I love seeing this guy in anything he's in, but this was his best role ever, in my opinion.
And that was Conan the Destroyer, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, Conan the Destroyer. And another thing is he was always stealing something. There was never a scene where he wasn't trying to steal something. And he tells his sidekick, Conan, I know when to steal and when not to. And when he's doing that, he's stealing. So those are our picks for the 4 greatest thieves in movies of all time. I'm a little surprised. Josh, that's a great pick, but I know how much you like the mouse from Lady Hawk.
It's definitely a runner-up for me, but Hudson Hawk just edges him out.
Matthew Broderick, that was a good thief character. He really was. Good representation. He did all the thief skills, except he didn't steal much, but he did all the other good thief skills. Got to give him that. So if you have a thief that you like in a movie, let us know. Write it in the comments and tell us. And Tommy, how can they find us in other places?
They can contact Lucky Bastard at the Longbox Guys.
But how can they find us on podcasts and stuff, Mike?
Just go to anywhere you get your podcasts and look for the Longbox Guys, and you'll find us.
You can also do that if you really want to avoid us.
Yeah, you just have to listen to us, and we'll tell you where we're going to be.
Yeah.
Then don't go there. It's great.
You'll have the rest of the world to be at.
Thanks. And don't forget what we say here. A good thief steals things. That's what makes a good thief. So long for the Longbox Guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.